Hi everybody, it is time for math. But before we get into the new concepts we are going to learn about, I want to review what we learned about yesterday. Can someone tell me what that cool symbol was that we learned yesterday? What was it called? A plus sign. And what word does the plus sign tell us about? What word does it replace? The word and. That's right. So let's do a few examples using the plus sign, okay? So I got my handy dandy whiteboard. So let's count how many dots we have. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. What do I put in this fancy circle? What's that symbol called? A plus sign. Let's count how many stars we have. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then makes blank. What does 5 and, oops, I'm so sorry. What does 5 and 5 make? What do they make? Let's count together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 5 and 5 makes 10. So 5 and 5 make 10. All right. Let's do another example. All right. So let's look. How many dots do I have? How many dots do I have? Sorry. How many dots do I have? Let's count. 1, 2, 3. So I got 3. What's the special thing that goes in the circle? A plus sign. How many stars do I have? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 makes blank. 3 plus 5 makes blank. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 3 plus 5 makes 8. Awesome job. So now let's move on to the new concept we are going to learn about today. You're never going to guess it. You won't believe there is a symbol that is going to replace the word makes. And that symbol is called an equal sign. What's that symbol called? An equal sign. And look at how easy it is to draw. It's just 2 lines like that. So our new problem says 3 plus 5 equals 8. So we have 2 symbols now. And guess what? This is a first grade concept, using symbols instead of words when we have a math problem. Awesome job. So let's do an example using both symbols, okay? Just give me a second to erase. Isn't that exciting? I'm so excited to start this. Okay. Okay. Now we have blank, circle, blank, circle, blank. So we got to fill in all the blanks and the circles. So how many dots do I have? Let's count. 1, 2. I got 2. And what's the symbol I put here? Kind of looks like a T. The plus sign. How many stars do I have? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I have 3. What's that new symbol we're going to put in the other circle? Who remembers? It's called an equal sign. And let's see. How many objects do we have all together? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this first grade math problem tells us 2 plus 3 equals 5. Okay, you ready? We're going to do one more example, then we'll get into our worksheet. But you guys are going to be pros at the plus sign and the equal sign so quick because you guys are so smart. Okay. Oops, I forgot to erase the important signs. All right. Now we have to solve for blank, circle, blank, circle, blank. How many dots do I have now? I have 2. What's the fancy symbol that goes in the first circle? A plus sign. How many stars do I have? I have 2 stars. What's the fancy symbol that goes in the second circle? An equal sign. And what's my total? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. So our first grade math problem shows us that 2 plus 2 equals 4. All right, give yourselves a round of applause. Now, let's move on to math. Let's move on to our math. So what I need you to do is grab 11.5, your 11.5 math worksheet and a pencil. While you're getting that, I'm going to share my screen. Okay, we should be all set. So, just like we did in our practice, we have a blank, a circle, a blank, a circle, and a blank. Now let's read the directions, okay? It says, write the missing symbols and numbers to make the statement true. So we are going to make our own math statements. You ready? So you need to grab your pencils. Okay. The first thing we need to do is fill in the first number. Let's count how many bananas there are. Ready? Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 goes on the first line. What goes in the first circle? What is that symbol that goes in the first circle? A plus sign. All right, what do we do for the second blank? Let's see how many watermelon there are. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 watermelon. All right, what's that fancy symbol that goes in the second circle? We just learned about it today. It's called a equal sign. Good job. Now, this blank is the total all together. Are we ready? Let's count all the objects together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you write 10 on the last line. Now let's be like first graders and let's read that math sentence. Ready? 6 plus 4 equals 10. Awesome job. All right, I'm going to do the next one with you, and then the last 2 are by yourself. You ready? Okay. So we have a blank, we have a circle, then a blank, then another circle, then a blank. So the first thing we're going to do is count how many strawberries there are. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 goes on the first line. What goes in the circle? What's that fancy symbol? The plus sign. All right. How many apples are there? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Where am I going to put that 3? Right here. Now what's the symbol that goes in here? The equal sign. Awesome job. Now they want us to count how many objects there are all together. Are you ready? Let's count together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you write 10 on the line. All right. I want you to try the next two by yourselves with using the numbers and the symbols we've learned about. Okay, so I'm going to pause the video. When you are all done, you can unpause the video and let's check your answers. Okay, let's see how you guys did. I think you guys probably did fantastic, but we're just going to check and make sure our answers are the same. So, what they want us to do is now they want us to tell us the total of apples and bananas. So first what we need to do is count our apples. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so 5, we write 5 on our line. I'm going to erase that because I am not very happy with that one. And it's okay if you have to erase to make your numbers look better. All right, what's the symbol that goes in here? What's the symbol? It is a plus sign. All right, the next thing we gotta do is count how many bananas are there. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 bananas. Now, what do we put in here? The equal sign. Awesome job. And now, they want us to count how many apples and bananas there are all together. Are you ready? Let's count all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 bananas. Awesome job. Now you might be hearing something in the distance. It's just Mr. Board's making food. Okay. Now what we gotta do, the last one, they want us to see how many watermelon slices there are and how many strawberries there are all together. So let's solve that problem for them, shall we? Let's count how many watermelon. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I write 3 on the line. Then what am I going to do? I'm going to do a plus sign. You guys are doing awesome. I saw your plus signs yesterday. Oh my goodness, they were awesome. Okay, now we're going to do our strawberries. Ready? 1, 2. Put 2 on the line. I'm going to erase that before it even ends because I was not happy with it. 2. And then we do the equal sign. And then they want us to do all the watermelon and strawberries all together. So let's see if we can answer it. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I write 5 on the line. So this shows us that 3 plus 2 equals 5. I'm just going to give you a second. If you had to change some of your answers, that is okay. That's why I have you guys try it by yourselves, and then we review. It's okay to make mistakes. When you are all set, I'm going to ask you to flip over the paper to the fluency side. So I'm going to flip over my paper to the fluency side. So what it wants us to do, instead of like pretty pictures, we're going to do 10 frames to make our problem. So let's see, how many do I have in the first 10 frame? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have 10 in the first 10 frame. How many do I have in the second 10 frame? I have 0. So 10 and 0 make what? What does 10 and 0 make? 10. Good job. Because we want to know how many there are altogether. And altogether, there's only 10. So I want you to try the rest of the page by yourself and post your pictures below. So what you're going to do, This number is about the first 10 frame. The second line is about the second 10 frame. And then the third line is both 10 frames all together. So you need to count how many dots there are all together, okay? I want you to try your best. I know you can do it. All right. It was so much fun having math with you today. Bye. Have fun. Do your best.